A very good morning to all and happy World Tourism Day 2023. I am Dilip Kumar Patil, working as the Assistant Professor in the Department of Travel and Tourism, Sharanbasava University, Kalburgi, Karnataka, India. This year, the celebration theme is Tourism and Green Investments. World Tourism Day has been held on every year 27th September since 1980, and every year this organization uses different theme to organize this particular celebration. This year's theme is, as I already told you, regarding tourism and green investments. If you go back and if you see the 2022 theme, it was rethinking tourism, and 2021 tourism for inclusive growth, and 2020 it was tourism and rural development. 2019 it was tourism and jobs for better future for all. Like this every year there is a big list. You can take a screenshot, and there will be theme plus there will be a host country. Every year different country they host this official celebration of World Tourism Day. And this year the official ceremony inauguration is taking in Saudi Arabia, and the inauguration will be done by these two personalities. One is Ahmed Al Khatib, who is the Minister of Tourism in Saudi Arabia, and Zurab Pololi Kashvili. He is the Secretary General UNWTO, and the official ceremony of this year is celebrated at Saudi Arabia. Then the theme green tourism, we should highlight on what is green investment is all about. What even WTO wanted to give the message. When we talk about green investment, we have to talk about three types of tourisms, which talks about the sustainability in our industry. Those are green tourism, ecotourism, and sustainable tourism. Green tourism, it's all about visiting to the natural areas with few emissions where you visit. Okay, I'm not telling that emission will not happen. So few. Okay, you have to reduce. Okay, and avoiding the attractions which are harmful to the environment. In the ecotourism, what happens is tourism. He travels. Tourism. A tourist. He has to travel responsibility. He has to maintain responsibility in that particular destination. He has to support the conservation activities, and he has to support the local people as well in the ecotourism. Sustainable tourism, again, this covers every aspect of the forms of tourism, where again whatever the concept it is there, the tourist has to reduce the negative impact, and he has to work for the positive impacts in that particular visited destination. That is sustainability. He has to reduce the negativity and increase the positivity, where you are working for the protecting that particular thing for the future generation. And yeah, so how this particular positive possible negative impact of tourism, okay, then what we can do is we can reduce the air travel. So air emission, whatever it is causing to air, it can be reduced. Environmental damage can be reduced. Okay, what is happening here is, again, why this particular theme of this year is, what is happening is, there are many hoteliers, there are many resort people, chain group of hotels. When you talk about the star hotels, they every day receive thousands of tourists into their particular hotel. And what is happening is, there are few properties who are not managing their sewage. They are not managing their particular whatever the garbage comes out of that particular property. Okay, they are dumping near to that particular somewhere away from that particular property. Again, it is harming you. Okay, what happens is, when you are not treating your sewage and your property sewage, and you are directly, if you are leaving it to the river or that particular sea or ocean, again same thing. Okay, it will enter into that particular ocean. It will harm the aquatic animals, aquatic animals who are living in that particular sea, ocean, and river. And finally, if that particular fish consumes that particular plastic, okay, once you litter the plastic, it will become microplastic in that particular thing, okay. That microplastic eaten by the fish, again fish, that particular the person who is sitting in that particular property, he eats the again a fish, delicious fish, again it is cycle, okay, which is harming to the people, okay. What we can do is keep a very less negative impact, stay at local people's accommodation, yeah. Like we are having guest houses, paying guest we are having, and homestay concept which is very popular, okay. Homestay where you are less impacting the nature, that can be done, okay. If you stay with the this particular homestay concept, again you are whatever you are spending, 90% of the amount it will reach to the local people. And wildlife can be again what is happening is wildlife, many national parks and wildlife sanctuary where the tourist is somewhere trying to harm these animals, it has to be reduced. And whatever you are purchasing, whatever you are spending, make sure that 70-80% it will reach to the local people, okay, wherever you are visiting. So that is what the main theme, how to practice green tourism. Again, as I already told you, okay, what you can do, you have to travel in a off season, okay. When you travel in a off season, okay, you know our tourism industry, it is dependent on the seasonality, okay. In a season you will see the over tourism in the at the destination, and in the off season they will the tourist destination, they will not receive much tourist, okay. So if you are traveling in the peak season, there will be a lot of dump, okay, there will be a lot of negative impacts on that destination. So avoid traveling in those particular time, and if it is possible, travel in the off season, so that it will help the local people, as well as the negative impact can be reduced. Then yeah, so as I told you, supporting the local vendors, local people. Then I'm not telling that you will not harm the environment, but leave little, okay, little or small environmental footprint in that destination. And whatever it is harmful to the environment, don't do it, okay. See this, what has happened to the Agra, that Yamuna river, okay. See this, those dumping, okay. If you dump like this, again it will help, it will cause many diseases to the aquatic animals, and as well as to the people who are living near to this particular area, as well as somewhere again, as I told you, the food chain, somewhere again it will impact to the tourist itself. This is on the beach, what the tourists are doing. If this particular thing enters into the sea, somewhere again the marine life, it will get affected. It should not be happen, okay. This is again a same tourist destination, what is happening, okay. And finally, okay, that whatever sir, there are few organizations who are taking care of the environment. What about them? There are few organizations who are providing green certificates for them, okay. Sustainable tourism certification, okay. And many tourists, they are aware regarding these certificates, and they are checking whether these properties are having any certification from these people or not, okay. If if these particular properties are following all those natural care, then this certificate will be given. And there are few 10 to 15% tourists, they got aware related to the green tourism and sustainability, okay. So the certification will be given by these organizations, like Global Sustainable Tourism Council is there, GSTC, Green Seal is there. In our India, LF India is there, okay. And EDGE certification you will get, okay. And US Green Building Council, that also provides this particular sustainable tourism certification to the hoteliers, travel agents, okay. Then finally, what we have to keep in mind is, we are not above the nature, we are a part of a nature. This particular sentence, or Jennifer Nini's sentence, it talks a lot. Then finally, It is this is what a small introduction information I wanted to give related to this year's celebration. Thank you.